that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
Hey guys, how you doing today? Thought that was kind of a cool little tree there. Thought I'd share that with you. So I've been inspired, if you can hear me over the waves crashing here. I've been inspired by LeDrew in his 3-minute interview. Oh, here, let's keep the sun in there. Here, let's do this. Maybe we can get the sun and the waves. Woo, baby, isn't that better? So I've been inspired to do a story about Trudeau's hypocrisy once again. We can all remember a little while back, Canada up in arms over Trudeau's idea to buy a pipeline, as he claimed to be the environment prime minister, climate change prime minister, and he's buying a pipeline with Canadian taxpayer dollars. Well, he's gone and done it again. He's gone and done it again. He's giving away taxpayer money to support the environment of EVs in the tune of $13 billion. $13 billion. That's wow. I don't know where he keeps coming up with these billions of dollars, but he just seems to keep doing it. You know, here we are trying to come up with $7 for a loaf of bread, $8 for a bag of milk, but he can find billions of our dollars to just hand away to foreign companies. But that's okay. Don't worry. This makes sense. You see, because he's giving it to Volkswagen to build EV cars to save the climate. You know, that whole climate change thing and everything. But wait, Windmoor, just 6 years ago, was Volkswagen not charged $14 billion in fines, 14 US billion, in fines for manipulating emission controls. Just 6 years ago. Or was it 7 years ago? Something like that. $14 billion in fines for subverting emission control regulations. Yeah. They were polluting the atmosphere, and they got caught circumventing the rules so they could pollute the atmosphere. But our government, you know, the champions of climate change, is going to give them $13 billion. So the Canadian taxpayers are going to flip the bill for most of the fine that they received. Oh, but it gets better. It gets so much better. You see, that $13 billion is so Volkswagen will build a plant here in Canada. And Volkswagen has said the plant's only going to cost $7 billion. So Canadians are paying double the price of the plant, almost equivalent to the price of their fines, so the Volkswagen can build EV batteries in Canada. Now my question is, why did he choose Volkswagen? Of all the companies in the world currently working on making EVs and batteries and all the other jazz, why Volkswagen? You see, Tesla is proven to be creating a quality product. Tesla is proven to building a reliable network for charging. But you see, there's a difference between Volkswagen and Tesla. And it's not just a political difference. Well, it is a political difference, but there's more to it than just a political difference. You see, Tesla is a private company. And private companies don't get government funding anymore. Do you know why? Only publicly traded companies get government funding anymore. Do you know why? Because the profits must be paid out to shareholders all the time. The company must constantly be approving or getting profits for shareholders. Do you know what the profit margin for Volkswagen was last year? Do you know how much Volkswagen made in 2022? Over $22 billion in profit. That all went to the shareholders. Didn't go to Canadian taxpayers, that's for sure. That's shareholders. But why? But still, why are we only giving to publicly traded businesses? Well, it ties back to another world organization. Kind of a brokerage called BlackRock. And you see, BlackRock has, what is it, trillions of dollars in asset management. And out of that trillions of dollars, they allocate that money. They go into businesses and they tell you, hey, the WEF wants this diversity thing to be rampant throughout the world in all its businesses. All right. So, unless you prove yourself in favor of the diversity world, well, you don't get our funding. Volkswagen is all for the idea. They even called out the German government for its non-diversity. They are diverse. They have a whole section on their website dedicated to the diversityism of their corporation. So no Canadian or private business will ever receive any funding from this federal government. And I wonder who all these shareholders that BlackRock has all this money to invest with. I wonder if Trudeau has any BlackRock stock. Welcome to the Fringe.